Let's break data further down. We have two types of data. You have the quantitative data and you have the qualitative data. Quantitative data is all about the numbers and the figures and the statistics. How many people are using my product right now? How many people stopped using my product? You can basically measure, you can get the number, you can get the number objectively. While for qualitative data, it's more about users' feedback, more about users' feelings and what they feel. It's not quantitative. You can just like gauge, you can basically gauge their experiences and their opinions based on this kind of data. Kind of like maybe App Store review or maybe a rating system. Oh, sorry, a rating system is a quantitative data rather. So kind of like an App Store review. It's like they're giving you feedback. They're giving you spoken feedback, spoken words based on like their experience with your product. That's what qualitative data is. And when it comes to product management, both types of data are very important. Quantitative data allows you to measure the success of your product and understand how it's performing, while qualitative data allows you to understand your users and why they are behaving in a certain way, which is what you really need. We have different types of quantitative data, examples of them. For quantitative data, you have things like revenue. How much money are you making from your products? You have things like user acquisition. How many people use your products? Are like product metrics that you can track. This metric basically track number of users signing up for your product at a particular point in time. So that's user acquisition. You have retention rate. This metric basically measures the percentage of users who continue to use your product over a specified period of time. Even if someone is using your product today, is the user using that product 2 months from now? So that's what retention rate actually measures. How many people start using your product and continue over a period of time? Then you have conversion rate. Conversion rate is the kind of metric that allows you that, okay, how many people start using a particular part of your product? What action did they complete? What goal, such as signing up for your free trial, making a purchase, upgrading to a free from the free trial to a paid version of your product. That's what conversion rate actually measures. We also have engagement metrics such as the time spent on a product, the number of sessions per user, the number of interactions per sessions, how many things those people do on your product at a particular point in time. Another thing is the customer satisfaction score. This is the metric that measures how satisfied a customer is with your product. Kind of like when they tell you to rate the product from 1 to 10, those kind of things. So things that measure customer satisfaction. You have net promoter score. This measures how much a customer likes your product in order for them to recommend it to another person. That's also another example of quantitative data. Now let's talk about qualitative data. What types? We have App Store reviews, we have user feedback, we have things like information you get from user testing, you have social media monitoring and so on. Those are the kind of things that you get for qualitative research. You can also do quantitative analysis. Quantitative analysis is the kind of analysis, I think I mentioned this earlier in the course. Quantitative analysis is analyzing other products that do almost the same thing as you do. Your competitors' products, their marketing strategy, their own user feedback, so that you can understand where you can compete as a product and what you need to do better to make sure that you're better than your competitors. That's what quantitative analysis is about. That's basically what you have for qualitative and quantitative data. And I've mentioned severally how qualitative data and quantitative data is important to users. A product manager is nothing without data. Your intuition could even be based on decades of experience. You might have 10 years of experience as a product manager, but does not mean that you just build product based on your intuition. Data is what allows you to build product. The information you've gotten from users, their pain points, how many users you have. Those are the kind of information that drives your product. That's the kind of information that drives the next feature that you need to view. Data is one of the most useful tools in a product manager's arsenal. It is used for making decisions. It's used for justifying choices. It's used for testing your hypotheses. It is used for practically everything a PM does. For example, for justifying or making decisions, when you are making a decision and one of your stakeholders comes and says that, no, I don't want you to make a decision, you can try to deposit the data that supports the decision that you're trying to make. So that's how important data is to a product manager. I know you're wondering, what can I use to get this data? What tools can I use to actually get this data I've been talking about? This is 21st century. There are so many tools, so many products that drive product analytics. You have Google Analytics, the very free and basic tool that you can attach to your product. You need to talk to your developer or someone in your team to help connect your application to Google Analytics. You have Mixpanel. Mixpanel is one of the best product analytics tools I've seen. And if you want to get into more detail about your product, I would recommend that you use Mixpanel. You have Fullstory, you have Ortsja. So you have several analytics tools that you can use. And as you go further in your product management career, you're going to be encountering some of these tools and you will learn how to use them along the way.